Welcome back. Today's story comes from Reddit's Ask Entitled People. The post is titled, Stinky Egg Lady on Flight Complained About My Non-Existent Music. Here is the full story. I just got home from a brutal night of traveling and had such an annoying experience that I need to rant about it. I had a late-night cross-country flight, so I took a magnesium pill and put on my noise-cancelling headphones. I usually listen to a loop of white noise when I sleep, especially on planes. I was all set up with my pillow, eye mask, headphones, and blanket. I thought I was good to go. Then, something started stinking. I peeked out and saw a mother and daughter next to me eating some sort of stinky egg dish out of Tupperware. It was nasty and smelly, but I decided to let it go and just try to sleep. We hadn't even taken off yet when I felt a sharp jab in my shoulder. It was a flight attendant. I looked up, and she told me that my music was too loud and that I was disrupting people. I was so confused because I wasn't even listening to music. This woman was being really mean right from the start, and I was just taken aback. I kind of stared at her like a moron because I didn't know how to respond. The woman next to me, who had been completely quiet, suddenly started whispering to the flight attendant. The flight attendant then told me that I needed to either turn my music down or she would move my seat. That's when it hit me. Oh, the egg lady probably lied about me to get a row to herself and her kid, or maybe she wanted someone else to join them. I offered to move to another window seat, but there wasn't one available. So I said no, and this lady was kind of arguing with me about my music, insisting she could hear it when nothing was actually playing. Luckily, another flight attendant came over, basically shooed her away and apologized to me, and that was that. But I mean, the Stinky Egg family can stink up the whole plane, but God forbid I wear headphones. I hadn't even turned on my white noise yet. I was just so frustrated. I'm baffled by the audacity of some people. And seriously, stinky eggs should be banned from flights. Of all the places to eat an egg salad, why would you choose an airplane? Now let's see what Reddit had to say. Stinky egg was your annoyingly obnoxious seatmate's first offensive move, hoping to stink you out of your window seat. When that didn't work, she flagged down the flight attendant with her bogus loud music complaint. I think you were absolutely right thinking she wanted to force you out of her row. Good job not letting her bully you. I hate flying these days. My last flight was from SeaTac to LAX. I settled in and curled up towards the window with a headset and a pillow, listening to ambient music very low. I closed my eyes to try and relax. About 20 minutes after takeoff, I heard a bit of kerfuffle going on next to me because my music was really low. The lady in the middle seat next to me was talking loudly to the flight attendant about how my music was loud and I was encroaching on her space. I am 5'9" and weigh 135 pounds and was literally laying towards the hull. She mentioned, "Can you move him so my husband can sit here? He is disruptive." I pulled my headset down because now eyes were on me. The flight attendant said, "Ma'am, he appears to be in no way pushing into your space." The lady in the middle row doubled down. "He is being rude." The flight attendant looked at me like, what's your call?" I literally said, "Move me." She bumped me up a class, and I got a window seat next to a really chill couple who were on their honeymoon. She got her husband, and I got my piece and an upgrade. I swear, some people, that's the game now. Very few are willing to pay to select their seats, or the egg family couldn't find seats grouped together, so they ended up having to sit separately. They concoct a bogus situation that will move you and open the seat up for their comfort. Plus, everyone seems so eager to argue or fight these days. If it weren't annoying, disruptive, inconvenient, or potentially dangerous, it would be a brilliant strategy to avoid paying a select your seat fee. Cheap ass. You handled the situation the best way anyone could. Kudos to you. No stinky egg recipes on my flights. Got it. I don't understand why people wait hours for a flight to then unpeel an egg the moment they step on board. I've had a similar experience myself. I just don't get the logic. One of my co-workers would bring hard-boiled eggs to work all the time, stinking up half of the department, but he had the audacity to complain about another co-worker bringing in spicy Asian food to the point she had to start eating somewhere else. Her food was not great smelling either, in my opinion, lots of seafood, but the hypocrisy of someone who always had multiple eggs that stank up half of our rooms for 2 to 3 hours after he ate, complaining about her food was not lost on me. At least the woman was nice enough to move to another place when she realized her food was bothering people. Literally, everybody knows eggs stink, but this guy was apparently immune to the smell of sulfur. My husband is this person. He brings those tuna and cracker packs on flights. The diabolical part is the only time he ever buys them is when we're traveling. That's it for today. Drop a comment with your verdict below, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a story.